Welcome everyone, we're in the Santa Monica Mountains in Newberry Park and we're hitting up the Satwiwa Loop Trail to the Waterfall Trail. On this hike we're going to show you views of Old Boney Mountain and then take you deep into a steep Sycamore Canyon and then follow the Waterfall Trail into towering oaks and water cascading over sheer rock faces and rock pools. You're going to love this one, come with us. Can't wait to show you. We provided a link in the video description with driving directions to this trailhead. Heidi's pointing out here that you'll pass the cultural center on your left and you'll discover some interesting things about the original American Indian tribes called the Chumash. The word Satwiwa in Chumashin means the bluffs or the high places. Today we call those high places the Old Boney Mountains, and you're going to check them out here in a minute, but this is one of the little props they set up to recognize that the Indians once dwelt here, but here you're getting a glorious view of Old Boney Mountain. This trail will take you by marshes and breathtaking views of meadows and mountains. These broad views of the landscape feel something like a living painting. Yes, it's a bit dry today and about 90 degrees, but our hope is in the shaded canyon of Sycamore Creek that leads you to the waterfall where you can find refreshment. As we continued along the path in the meadow, we had a slow ascent. As we got higher, the views got broader and wider, yet our hope was still in that shaded canyon that leads to a 100-foot high waterfall cascading gently over rocks and filling natural pools. Man, I can't wait to get there. We took the left side of that loop trail, but after doing it, I realized the right side is a more direct path that leads you to the canyon, the shaded area, and the waterfall quicker. But imagine in the springtime how beautiful that meadow would be. That would be a great time to take the left side. As we started our descent into the canyon area, the views were awesome and you could see the mountains off here to the right. And down in that canyon is where the shady oaks are and the waterfall in the creek. And we couldn't wait to get there because I think it was probably getting close to 90, if not hotter. And we were really looking forward to refreshing ourselves in the water. Just before we started to go down this trail, a group of hikers said, "Enjoy," and that gave us hope that there was something nice to look forward to. So once you've made your way down into the creek and valley, you'll see a trail marker here, and it's showing you that the Old Boney Trail is about 1.1 mile, but then you add another 0.2 to get to the waterfall. So let's take a look inside and show you what the terrain looks like as you head towards the waterfall. We're now on Old Boney Trail. We're going to cross the creek and stay on the right side of the creek until the last 1/10 of a mile, which is the Waterfall Trail. And you'll see that coming up, but let me give you a view of the creek and the surroundings. And so now we're entering the shade and everything's become a lot easier. As we made our way to that waterfall, we thought we found the location where it would be, and it was kind of dry, a little disappointing. But actually we were wrong, and the waterfall was just a little further.
All right, Heidi, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's a hard hike, but well worth the view.
Oh, that was pretty.
Wow, this place is beautiful. Look at this. You can climb directly up the waterfall and find many small pools. Or you can go further to the right and there's a dirt trail, a little safer. There's beautiful swimming holes up here. I'm definitely going to be kicking back in here. Look at the watercolor. Perfect. This small rock pool had a lot of life in it, tadpoles and even a newt. And we both saw him, but I couldn't find him. He was too good at hiding. So there's a little frog, a couple frogs live in this hole. There's the first guy, you can barely see him, and there's little buddy. There's series of these little pools that have tons of life in them. I don't know if I'd swim in them, but we cooled off our feet. The sound of the upper waterfall was so peaceful. We climbed up on the side of this fall to the right. We first climbed up on the rock faces. It was a little difficult, but doable. But later we found a dirt path on the way down. I would suggest the dirt path, which is all the way to the right. And then you can check out all these wonderful pools and falls, but be careful up here, it is slippery. Hopefully you'll get out here. It's a beautiful place.